Hey everybody, welcome back. And today I'm going to be showing you how to add libraries, or excuse me, add lessons from Nearpod into your personal library on the Nearpod platform. So the first thing I do is go to Nearpod. And when you log in, you want to log in with your G Suite credentials, this button right here. You don't need to fill that part in. So you just click on that. It'll ask you which account. And then there you are, and you're into the platform. Now, one thing I do want to make sure, if you log in and you click on your silhouette up here, and it's maybe has a silver icon or says you're a silver account, if you have anything silver, that means you're just using the free version. You need to email me so I can give you access to our district version, which we pay for, and we have access to thousands of lessons in the Nearpod library. So make sure you email me that. You need access to that. All right, now to add lessons to your own personal library, it's very simple. You can see when I logged in, there's a number of libraries over here to the left. Right now what you see is my library, but we also have access to the Nearpod lesson library, a school library, which is often created between myself and some other collaborators at your school site. And once I do get you into the system, you will be assigned to your school. And then we also have the district library, which I manage. And if you ever wanted to talk more about some things you wanted to provide from a Nearpod lesson for the entire district, let me know. So really 4 different kinds of libraries. We're not going to go into subplanes today. So right now, this is my library. If you need to add a lesson, whether it's from Nearpod lesson library, school library, or district library, it's quite simple. So I'm going to go to the district library, and you'll see that there is a folder, and I created this folder, and this is some work that I'm doing with the middle school right now, and I have 3 lessons embedded in this folder. So I'm going to go to that, and you'll see we have our 3 lessons. Okay, now you'll see these 2 have a green bar that says show in my library. That's because I've already added them there. However, this one does not. And if you were a middle school teacher, for example, and you were looking for these lessons, you may see this blue bar right here where it says add to my library. Once you click on that, it's going to take this lesson and add it to your library. Think about it like a traditional library, right? You go, you check something out, you bring it home, except this time you don't have to return anything. And so I'm going to click that, and it's going to add it to my library, and now it's in there. Okay, now I want to go to this lesson. I'm going to click on show in my library, and there we are. And the great thing about taking the lessons from either the district library, the school library, or the Nearpod library, once you put them in yours, you can edit them. And you can completely customize them to whatever your needs are for the learning experiences you are providing for your kids. So definitely need to do that. If you ever intend on using a Nearpod lesson, what you need to do is add it to your library. And I'm going to show you real quick how to maybe do the same thing within a lesson in the Nearpod library. And you'll see the Nearpod library has a lot of different subjects. You can sort lessons based on grade level, resource type. One that I really like is standard. A lot of lessons are aligned to multiple standards, including Common Core, science, and social studies standards. You could also scroll down for Colorado standards. So again, same process though. If you find a math lesson that you really like, you want to maybe modify, a thing or two to reflect the needs of your students, great. You just have to add it to your library. So if I'm doing a lesson on cylinders, okay, right now you see that there's no edit button. Okay, I can't do anything with this. I could preview it. I could see if it's good for my kids, but I can't really share it or do much with it until I add it to my library with this blue button right here. So you click that, it gets added to your library. I'm going to go to my library, and you should see it right here, and you'll notice that the edit button is now available, as well as the share button. So definitely need to add things to your library if you ever intend on using those lessons. And so you can see where it is right here, because that's the cylinders lesson I just added. If you like to stay organized like I do sometimes, you could just click up here, add a folder, and assign this to wherever you would like it to go. Very simple to take lessons from any one of these libraries that we have, add it to your own, and then you do whatever you need to do with it to make your learning experiences the way that you intended. So if you have any questions about this, email me, paul_whitaker@engschools.net. Otherwise, good luck.